are here? I see 1 teacher and 6 boys here today, right? How many boys?
5.
5? No,
This preschool class of deaf children is using total communication.
Chris is here.
All were 4 years old at the beginning of the school year, and all have profound hearing losses which have been present since birth. Total communication involves the use of speech, speech reading, sign language, amplification, reading, writing, and finger spelling. Total communication makes possible a more open and complete interaction between parents and their deaf child, between teacher and child, and between the deaf child and his peers. Restriction of a child's natural attempts to communicate serves as a denial of his right to be.
Hot face. Oh, that's awful. What happened yesterday? Picnic. Yes, where? Inside? Here? Outside? Really? It was raining. Windy, yes. You want to write about that? You want to write about that? Who fell? Fire, yes. Over paper. Toasted. Marshmallows. Did you like that?
Here, the classroom interaction is based heavily upon the personal involvement of the children. The teacher and pupils function as a group. Even more importantly, there is extensive student-to-teacher communication and student-to-student communication.
I can't hear you. Where's your voice? Put it in the fire first. Yes, for a little bit. Hold it in the fire. Toast it. Candy. Yeah.
Language grows out of human experience. Natural dialogue among very young deaf children is possible through total communication.
What else did you eat?
This enables the deaf child to cope with everyday emotions, such as anger and fear, in ways other than through temper tantrums. These emotions and abstract concepts can be discussed among parent, teacher, and child, eliminating the frustrations faced by deaf children when communication is restricted.
Tyrone. Yes. Did they really shoot the cars? Really? About the picture. Yeah. Right. Should I write that?
What should I write here about the picnic?
Miss Brubaker was cross. Should we write that?
Total communication places strong emphasis on speech as well as on the use of residual hearing and the highly visual language of signs.
Picnic. You say that? Picnic. Picnic. Yes.
Picnic.
Same. Picnic. Picnic. Picnic.
Yes.
Okay, what should Miss Bogner write? You want to write about your sandwiches? Nay. What? Well, sandwiches. Sandwiches with bread.
Not only in the classroom, but in the home, total communication has major value. The addition of sign language and finger spelling reinforces speech reading.
Inside or outside?
This is true because signs describe the concepts and feelings being expressed. This is of great importance in the family setting. The parents who will be talking to us all have children who were born deaf and who are now 3 years of age or younger.
Put him in these soundproof rooms.
and they tested him in there with sound, and at the same time the sound, they had a light. And he would respond to the light, but not the sound, no matter how high they turned it. So they went from there at his young age, determined he had about a 90% decibel loss. I mean, he was less than 2 years old when we came down to Frederick in the preschool program. And we went all over before in other states even, and they didn't have any preschool till around 5 or even 6 years old. And Frederick had it one started, well, they took him right away. They don't have any age limit. They say the younger they are, the better they are. And as fast as they catch on, I agree with them real well. Matter of fact, the young ones can catch on faster than the older ones. I found out later on in the program that this total communication with signs and speech, he just picked it right up and no trouble at all communicating.
A baby learns to talk before they learn to read if they can hear. Timmy could understand signs before he could understand lip reading, and I feel that was the most helpful thing, is learning the signs so that he could communicate with us and we could communicate with him, and being sure he understood what you were saying was the most rewarding thing.
We manage her behavior by giving her spankings when she needs spankings and having her go in her room when she needs to go in her room, and she responded real well when we give her this, you know, whenever she's wrong. She don't think we're doing her mean, because she understands when she in wrong, she knows that she's gonna get something for it. And we just found out around about a month ago that Cassandra needed glasses. She wasn't responding to paperwork and close work, and we're taking her at the doctor, and they began to tell us that Cassandra's farsighted. After Cassandra received her glasses, she began to do close work, and she began to pay attention more. My son noticed that Cassandra were babbling more. He said, "Mommy, Cassandra talking now." I said, "Yes, Robert, Cassandra's talking now."
I discipline Timmy the same as I do Amy. Sometimes maybe he doesn't always understand, but we try to explain to him why he's being punished. He's treated just the same, and I feel that they're not treated any different, and there's no difference in disciplining a non-hearing child as a hearing child. They're both children.
Well, with the 3 older ones and him, we actually treat him just like one of the family, because the whole family's been to sign language class, and they know what this total communication is, and they all use it. So we just don't even, well, we even talk to him and holler at him sometimes and forget he's deaf. We just communicate with him, just treat him like one of the family. We don't, right? Right. Yeah, I mean, like I say, there's if he does something wrong, he gets corrected just like anybody else. We don't let him get by with anything. Like I say, it was only about 1.5 years and they couldn't talk anyway. But with signs, he could catch on, and he grabbed a hold of signs. And now, also, he goes to preschool up in Hagerstown, and they work on his speech more up there. And he does sign and speech at the same time.
Horse. Dog.
This is a test. I want your best speech, please. Okay, what's that? How?
Individual speech instruction and evaluation is an important regular part of a total communication program, even for the most profoundly deaf child.
Better.
Okay, wait.
Look here. Before we read, I want you to remember something. Is this right? Right? What's wrong? What? Voice. I forgot my voice. We made sandwiches with peanut butter and bread and jelly. Is that right? What? What's wrong? Sign, yes, sign together. with voice, same time. Okay, ready? Okay, Carol, quick words. Our picnic got said we made sandwiches with peanut butter and bread and jelly. Jelly. And we went outside. Joey said, Miss Brubaker was Ross. She said, what's that? Yes, right. Sit down. We finished eating. Then
The teacher is sensitive to the responses of the children, but does not dominate the classroom scene.
walked to park. Yes, that's the place with trees and a swing and sliding board. Remember? Okay. Why did I spank Johnny? John? Oh, I remember. Yeah, what was the name of that? Bridge? The bridge?
Here the children are learning from each other, as you and I learned 95% of what we know. Joey, Randy, and Scott are discussing a very complex activity of 2 days ago, using signs, gestures, speech, and mime. This is the kind of abstract linguistic interchange possible between preschool deaf children using total communication. This is why deaf people overwhelmingly support the concept of total communication.
Yeah.